Alright, welcome back. So last we left off, we had created a fidget spinner and we had just exported it. So in order to print it, we have to make sure we have a correct STL file. So just as a refresher, we exported as 3D and we saved it as an STL. Once we saved it as an STL, we have to then load it into our slicer. So the slicer icon looks like an orange that's been split in half. Once you load it, it looks like this. Okay, I do believe that the most recent version is MK3. So in the event you have something that looks similar to this, just make sure that your machine is set to MK3. It'll be down here. This is an updated version, so you might notice little differences to your copy, but the same thing is in effect. From here in our slicer, I'm going to select Add. I'm going to find where I saved it, so D drive. I'm going to find my spinner. It's going to add it. Now because the bottom is flat, even if it was curved, it'd be perfectly fine. At this point, if I needed to add supports to this, I would select Print Settings, Support Material, make sure it's auto-generated, and I would check to make sure that I needed maybe 35, 30, 45, sometimes it's a little bit different. Yes, I want to adjust my settings. So the default setting I believe is 45. When I go back into my plater, I can select Slice Now. It'll generate a preview of how it's going to be sliced. I'll come over here to my preview pane and it'll tell me that there are no supports required. So this is actually a very good print. Nice solid infill of 10%. If I wanted to, I could make it a little bit heavier by bringing it up to 20%. So I'll go back to my 3D view. They've added a shortcut. Now I can change it to 20%. Or under my print settings, I could go to Infill over here and select a percentage over here. Just a few differences in the visuals, but so far so good. Alright, now that I know it's going to look good, I can export my Gcode. I'll export it as spinner one more time, but this time my file type is different. I'll select Save and it'll populate down in there. 2 hours and 31 minutes to print. From here, all I have to do is open up Google Chrome and I'll type in Gcode Viewer. The Gcode Viewer allows me to see in a detailed sense, once I choose my file, how much it will weigh. Now why is this important? It's only important if you have a limitation as your weight. So I know that this one will be 16.51 grams. If you have a limitation of 30 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams, analyzing your Gcode is very important so you can actually determine how much material is going into your print. So now that I know it'll be just under 3 hours, so 2.58 hours, so 2.5, 16.51 grams, I can now put this card or put this file onto an SD card and plug it into my Prusa. Thank you for watching and we'll see you guys on the next time.